Hi Aquarius, how's it going? I hope you're doing awesome today. I am going to be doing a general reading for you, so let's just clear the energy of the cards before we get started. I call upon the divine powers to help clear and protect these cards, for my intention is to use them for good only. I declare that only good shall come from their use and that all negativity shall be turned away. Amen. Okay, so Aquarius, this is going to be a general reading, so just take what resonates and leave the rest. It may or may not resonate with you. If you want your own personal reading, I'll leave my email under the video and you can email me. We can chat about that. If any of your cards come out upside down, it means you're getting extra protection from Spirit. People can show up in your reading, kings, queens, knights, pages. They either represent you, someone in your life, or a situation. If the messages repeat, I believe that Spirit really wants you to get the message. So if your messages repeat, I'll try and catch that and let you know, okay? Always check your sun, moon, rising signs in case you have messages over there. I'm going to be doing a 10-card Celtic cross spread, and we'll do one card at a time. So I'm going to give you as much information on each card as possible to help you understand the message. These messages are from Spirit. They're not from me. I just channel the messages from Spirit, okay? So if I'm picking something up with my intuition, I'll let you know that it's from me. Otherwise, all these messages are from Spirit, okay? Here we go. Spirit, can I please have 10 cards for a Celtic cross spread for Aquarius? What guidance, insight, confirmation, clarification can you give Aquarius today? Okay, so your first card represents your current situation, and you have the Devil. This is Capricorn energy. It came out reversed, so extra protection from Spirit. So the Devil reverse talks about, sorry, that's just my little Jack Russell. The Devil reverse talks about reclaiming control, taking control back, reclaiming your power, restoring control. It's a card of freedom, independence, having a revelation. Okay, so the Devil reversed, you feel trapped in a situation over which you feel you have no control. But if you look closely, you'll see that it's your own attitudes and beliefs that are causing the problem. I'm sorry, my dog is just having a drink. That's what that noise is. Examine your beliefs and learn how they are restricting you. Be careful of any quick fix to your problems, which are actually structural and not superficial. Spirit saying, Aquarius, if you're willing to do the hard work, both on the inner and outer planes, then you can begin to live your best life. Okay? This card can indicate a close call with resisting temptation or eliminating certain pleasures from your life for fear of becoming addicted. This can also represent a release from a dangerous or destructive situation. Okay, so just however that resonates with you. The message on the card is, I am free from I am free of whatever is holding me back. But you might not feel like that since it came out reversed. The devil reversed could also be saying that obstacles or restrictions that blocked your path are now removed. And now you're able to see your way forward. Emotional shortcomings are overcome and inner truth is uncovered. You're able to see through shallow, materialistic types of people. Okay? Freedom, release, restoring control, independence, reclaiming power, reclaiming control. So that is your current situation card. Then what's crossing you or what's challenging you or your situation is the Knight of Cups, upright. So the message on the card is, I know that the right person waits until I am ready. Okay, so this Knight of Cups is either you or someone in your life or a situation. This is Pisces energy. The Knight of Cups could represent an offering, so you might get an offer of some sort. The Knight of Cups is someone who follows their heart, is on a mission, is chivalrous, highly principled, charming, artistic, tactful, diplomatic, is a mediator, a negotiator. This Knight of Cups is bringing you a message about love. They may represent your true love. This card says that you're deeply involved in an emotional situation to the point where little else matters. You may be awaiting this message, such as a declaration of love or a proposal of marriage, with such anticipation that everything else seems insignificant. If this knight doesn't represent a lover, he or she is certainly a friend who is honest, intelligent, and willing to aid you. Okay? The Knight of Cups in your challenge position for some reason, though. The Knight of Cups is an offer or other new opportunity that comes to you. This may be an invitation or proposal of some kind, which sounds like exactly what you need. This card can show early stages of a relationship. This knight is romantic but not practical, so he or she may say just what you want to hear, but forget the practicalities. The message here, Aquarius, is to wait and observe and let this person prove their value before you agree to any plan. Okay? That's why it says the right person waits until you are ready. Okay? Let them prove to themselves. Let them prove themselves to you. Okay? The Knight of Cups. So maybe a marriage proposal, a project in the realm of art, or even a love arrival. This card signifies an arousing caution when it shows up in a reading. While you may admire the romanticism, be careful not to be led astray by this romantic type, this romantic person. Okay. Then your third card represents the basis of your situation or foundation, and you have the Page of Pentacles. It came out reversed. This is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. So the Page of Pentacles reverse talks about procrastination, a lack of commitment, someone who is lazy, foolish, immature, irresponsible, an underachiever. This card could represent poor prospects or missed chances. It could be a lack of commitment, greediness, a lack of progress. The message is to learn from your failures. Okay, learn the lesson. The message on the card is, I am open to opportunities for personal growth. So open your heart, Aquarius, okay? Open your heart. Be open to new opportunities because they're going to allow you to grow. You're not open to them right now. Let the walls down a little bit, okay? The Page of Pentacles could reflect someone who is lazy, unmotivated, or uninterested in furthering themselves through education or work. This card could indicate bad news concerning money matters. It could also refer to some sort of disappointment, such as failing an exam, not getting into the college of your choice, or not being hired for a job. The advice from Spirit is more effort and focus are needed. This Page of Pentacles reverse can be someone in a position of servitude or under someone else's control. So I would make a note of that because they've already talked about reclaiming control and taking your control back. So I think this, we'll just see what the rest of the cards say, but being under someone's control, this Page of Pentacles reverse could also represent someone who is stingy, a penny pincher, or someone who never wants to give or do more than they have to. Okay. Yeah, this could be someone who's a child or someone who acts childishly. They may have personality issues because of their serious nature, and interacting with others is tough for them. And then your fourth card represents your past, but is relevant to your current situation. And you have the King of Swords. Again, this is either you, someone in your life, or a situation. This can be male or female in a general reading. I think this is you, Aquarius, because the King of Swords represents Aquarius in the zodiac. Okay? So the King of Swords reverse, this card represents your past, but is relevant to your current situation. This card talks about someone who is manipulative, cruel. This card talks about inner truth. Okay, it stands for inner truth. The King of Swords stands for quiet power, or it could be a misuse of power. Someone who is dishonest, controlling. There's the controlling again. I don't know about this. Leave me a comment about that. Irrational, a dictator, inhumane, manipulation. So this king indicates fickleness, using words as swords to wound, gossiping, superficiality, playing one person against the other, or rigidity of opinions. Or he could represent a situation in which the people around you are hostile toward your ideas or your spiritual quest. And you may have to keep these matters to yourself for a little while. The message on the card is, I trust my ability to make a strategic decision. Maybe you're doubting yourself since it came out reversed. But Spirit is saying, Aquarius, trust your ability to make a strategic decision, okay? Reverse, this king may use his impressive abilities to further his own agenda with no respect for ethics, standards, or ideals. He can be ridiculously judgmental and hold people in contempt if they don't behave or think as he deems appropriate or right. King of Swords reversed. Yeah, this is a manipulative, uncompassionate, or mentally violent man or boss or woman in a general reading. And then your immediate future card, what's likely to happen in your life coming up very soon, is the Lovers. It came out reversed. I trust my knowing and make a commitment. Okay, follow your heart. You're not following your heart. Follow your intuition. Follow your gut. You're not doing that since it came out reversed. Okay. This card tells you, this is Gemini energy. This card is telling you, Aquarius, it's time for self-love. Make sure you're really putting yourself first in this situation. This is a card of disharmony, one-sidedness. There's an imbalance in an area of your life. There's a loss of balance, conflict, detachment, making bad choices, indecision. Your values are misaligned. Okay, there's a misalignment of values here. So the Lovers reversed. Your immediate future card says your own disparate parts are cooperating with each other now, and wearing factors of your personality are coming together. You realize that you can be beautiful and brainy at the same time, or strong and gentle simultaneously. Whatever the case, you are resolving conflict and melding differences into a system of mutual support for yourself. This card could indicate a delay of some project that needs mutual cooperation, or that you're trying to force cooperation among basically incompatible elements. Okay, so however that resonates with you, this card warns of making an unwise or unbalanced decision. Make the proper choice when choosing a partner, okay? Make sure you're making the proper choice. This card also represents adultery, sex without love, or relationship difficulties. It indicates a disrupted sex life or jealousy. Spirit saying, Aquarius, you might be making an irrevocable choice regarding a romantic or work relationship. So take your time and think carefully. Really trust your gut, okay? Really trust your ability to make a strategic decision. And then your sixth card represents the outcome that you desire most in your situation, what you want to see happen. And you have the Hermit upright. This is a major arcana card. The Hermit is represented by Virgo in astrology. So this card is talking about detachment again. This card is talking about being alone, self-reflection, searching for the truth, inner guidance. The Hermit is here to guide you. This is withdrawal, solitude, being alone, contemplation, having patience, being discreet, being cautious. Okay? The Hermit waits patiently for you to turn to him for advice. You may be aware of his influence, but you're ignoring it. You might actually be looking for guidance by isolating yourself in some way, seeking solitude, wisdom, and inner peace. You want to gain perspective on your life, and you are open to the inner guidance that is available to you. Okay? So just taking a time out to do some soul searching here. This card is about seeking truth. And it's not the intuitive truth of the High Priestess and not the learned truth of the Hierophant. The truth you need is your own truth. Okay? To thine own self be true, Aquarius. You need to withdraw from the situation for a time. Use this time to review all your knowledge, understanding, and experience. When you figure out how it all works together, you will have the answers that you need. Okay? The Hermit is a card of contemplation and reflection. The Hermit was once known as Father Time, shown with an hourglass in his lamp, signifying a time for healing. You may need time alone now to process recent events. The Hermit also indicates personal growth, study, and learning, and an opportunity to discover esoteric wisdom. So, that message about growth, you know, your third card, being open for personal growth, everything you're going through, you're growing a lot, Aquarius. Okay? Follow your own path is the message on the card. Don't look at what other people are doing. Who cares what other people are doing? Just water your own grass, okay? Stay in your own lane is what this card is telling you. Traveling allows you to gain experience. Maybe some of you are traveling. There's always something new and fresh to discover about life. This card also asks you to withdraw into isolation, to reflect on and learn from your previous experiences. Remember, they said about failure to learn the lessons already. So the universe will keep giving you the same obstacles until you learn the lesson. The wisdom of life's obstacles will be revealed if you take time to reflect and understand. You'll have a better understanding of your life and be able to share your wisdom with others, enlightening them. It indicates the need for withdrawal to reach higher realms of consciousness and wisdom. The Hermit is a call for discovering the truth within. Worldly affairs can be distracting, so use caution and take your time when deciding on issues that matter, and do it discreetly. So they're repeating that message. This card could also indicate that you may feel you have accomplished everything you set out to do and are wondering what's next, but the Spirit is saying, Aquarius, more knowledge and experience is required. So they're repeating that message, okay? You still need more experience and knowledge. And then your self-image card, how you see yourself, is the Five of Wands, upright. The message on the card is stand your ground and look for peace. Okay? Your self-image card, the Five of Wands, is represented by Leo. So this card is talking about competition, rivals, clashes of ego, diversity, rivalry. competition, arguments, aggression, fighting, obstacles again, tension. So the Five of Wands, compromise. The Five of Wands is all about tests and challenges. So yeah, you're being tested right now. All these challenges are you're going through all these challenges right now, Aquarius, for the purposes for personal growth, okay? This 5 is a card of intense energy, which often signifies a battle of wills. The result is that you may feel tested and struggle to be heard. This is a show of ego, a play fight rather than a serious attack. The advice from Spirit is to try not to take this situation to heart. It will soon pass. The card can show family or work squabbles and literal tests, such as taking a driving test or sitting other examinations. Okay? The Five of Wands is a card about combat, competition, and strife. So be prepared. In this situation, different people bring their different agendas and desires. Not all can be accommodated, so they have to fight it out to see what will be kept and what will be eliminated. You need to understand and respect your competition to be confident in what you're fighting for and to conduct yourself with skill. New factors moving into the situation demand that you change, adapt, and grow. See, there you go again with the growth. Life's not as simple as it was. New competition has moved into the neighborhood or the industry, and you have to put forth more effort to keep what you have gained. Depending on the rest of the cards and how you handle the challenges facing you, you could either suffer hardship or loss or go on to greater success and prosperity. Okay? This card is about competition in economic, social, or career areas. It signifies the mad scramble for money and power, success and recognition, with the accompanying excesses of greed and corruption, which they've mentioned already. This card represents struggle in the marketplace. So you may be involved in ego-based battles with other people in your workplace or the social arena. But don't take it to heart. Spirit is saying it'll pass. It's just a battle of the egos, I guess. Okay. This card is all about negotiations, competition. And then your 8th card represents your environment or how others see you in your situation. The message on the card is, I see the truth in this ending. This is the 10 of Swords. So this card is about painful endings, deep wounds, betrayal, loss. It's saying that you have a new understanding now. You have a fresh perspective. This is a card of defeat, victimization, destruction, collapse, exhaustion. This card says, in no uncertain terms, that it's finally over. You have fought and worked at it, but you cannot change the situation. There's no fixing it. You may want to try one last time, but you'll have to accept that this time you are beaten. It's a strange moment because you thought you'd feel a lot more pain and distress, but actually you feel calm and peaceful. Deep down, you are relieved that you don't have to fight it anymore. You need to make a clean break from the past and its attendant pain and suffering. Whether this means a divorce, quitting a job, moving across the country, or just simply changing a belief system. Spirit says, make the break cleanly, leaving no loose ends, and do away with previous illusions that have clouded your vision, and try not to worry. Okay, this is a difficult card. Its appearance marks the beginning of the end of a period of trials and tribulations, but it also signifies the start of a new cycle. You need to clear away the debris of the old cycle, and often this process is painful. Stress and exhaustion may accompany the appearance of this card. Okay? A sudden ending. This 10 in the conflict-ridden suit of the swords shows an outcome that is unexpected and sudden. The card often denotes the end of a job or relationship, and although this feels like a fast unraveling, on reflection you see that it may have been building for some time. There is finality here, which suggests the situation or relationship is completely over. This card can also be seen as an aspect of the Death card, which brings necessary endings, so you are able to quickly transition into a new phase. So, Spirit is saying, see the truth in this ending, okay? Endings and new beginnings. Disappointment, disillusion, and false hopes. Clear the decks for a fresh outlook, truth, and clarity of understanding. Deception, treachery, and stress may lead to physical illness when understanding is lacking. So this is what they're talking about, Aquarius, about to thine own self be true. Don't look at something, look at it dead on. Look at it straight on. Look at it for what it is, okay? Don't trick yourself. You know what I mean? Be honest with yourself. Be raw. Be real with yourself, even if it hurts you. Don't lie to yourself. If you don't look at the situation real, it's going to cause physical illness. You have to understand what the situation is, okay? Don't be, disillusioned. Don't have any false hopes. This card wants you to have a fresh outlook. Be true. Have clarity. Understand, okay? Don't deceive yourself. Then your hopes and fears card, what you hope for or fear the most in your situation, is the Hierophant, Major Arcana card. This is the teacher. When the student is ready, the teacher appears. This is a card of spiritual wisdom, religious beliefs, tradition, conformity, education, knowledge, beliefs. This card indicates a perfect balance of belief with practice, and it's a good omen if you're facing a problem, as it indicates that you know the solution. You just have to find a way to put it into practice. If you're asked to teach, this card is asking you to be a good teacher, always seeking to make wisdom clear to any students. It could also mean that you should seek a teacher for yourself, maybe a formal or semi-formal course of study. Or maybe the Hierophant is asking you, Aquarius, to imagine what your life would be like if you lived by what you believe. Okay? This card is about togetherness and marriage. It's about education and spiritual teaching. The overarching themes are self-alignment and self-improvement, okay, through a relationship, work, or formal learning. Okay, so the Hierophant is The Hierophant card is talking about yourself, you're aligning with yourself. You're achieving self-alignment. You're achieving self-improvement. And it's through a relationship or through your work or some type of formal learning, or all of them maybe. The message on the card is you are ready to love and learn. The Hierophant suggests that you have chosen a religion or a philosophy by which to guide your life. Sometimes the card indicates a need to disentangle yourself from such an association. The Hierophant symbolizes an organized institution. It could be religious, philosophical, educational, spiritual, or temporal, that exerts authority over its followers or participants. It's a kind of mind control. These groups often insist that their way is the only way and theirs is the ultimate truth. But when the Hierophant card appears in a reading, a choice is being presented. At this stage of your spiritual development, you're challenged to remain a follower or to break out and find your own individual path. I think the Spirit is saying find your own individual path, independence. Okay, the Hierophant asks whether you will continue to depend on an outside authority or will you learn to think for yourself. The answer is yours alone, but what you decide will affect the rest of your life. Okay? You feel a great deal of loyalty to this tradition or group and choose to live in accordance with the beliefs you share with it. You may aspire to become a leader, or you may have a close relationship with the leader. There may also be a judgmental quality involved. Sometimes this card can suggest challenges or limitations of a spiritual nature. But Spirit is saying that you are ready to love and learn now. The Hierophant is a card of freedom, which also came up in versatility. This is a card of conventional learning as well as intuitive knowing. You know, Aquarius, you know, intuitive, trust yourself. This card could represent a marriage because you also got the Lover's card, okay? When the Lover's card comes out with the Hierophant, could be a marriage, a spiritual marriage. This card represents a gifted teacher imparting experience and knowledge, or an old friend or older person who gives sound advice. The Hierophant symbolizes a high level of consciousness, a natural teacher, diplomat, or counselor from whom you might seek advice. It describes a wise person, someone who has knowledge and deeper wisdom, and applies it to make his vision a reality. This card is letting you know, Aquarius, that your destiny is about to be fulfilled. This card is reminding you that you have high moral standards. Okay, and then your last card is your future card, if all is to remain as is, and you have the Two of Wands reversed. I know I focus on what I want and make it happen. Okay, but maybe you're not doing that since it came out reversed. The Two of Wands is Aries energy. So this card is talking about inner alignment again. So really check in with yourself. Make sure everything, your values are aligned with yourself, okay? This is a card of lack of planning, a fear of the unknown, over-analyzing, playing itself, not taking any action. It's a card of personal goals, avoiding risks, a fear of change. Your future card says that you may be in for a surprise, and maybe a nasty one. Someone may disappoint you or make an unexpected appearance, changing a certain situation. This card says that you're unable or are unwilling to make a choice, or it could mean that you're being faced with two unappealing choices and feel forced to pick the lesser of two evils. If this resonates with you and you want more, like personal messages from Spirit to help you, then just let me know, okay? The Two of Wands reverse says that there are issues with your partnership, or it's not working. I think I will pull another card, please, Spirit, on top of the Two of Wands for clarification, please, for Aquarius. Clarification on top of the Two of Swords. Eight of Swords. Sorry, I said a clarification on top of the Two of Wands, and you got the Eight of Swords. So this card is talking about feeling trapped again, feeling helpless. Negative thoughts, self-imposed restriction, indecision, isolation from others again, the inability to act, victimized, paralyzed, powerless again, helpless again. These messages keep repeating themselves here. Oh, this feels kind of heavy a bit. Restriction, fear, and negative thinking. Get rid of the negative thinking, Aquarius. Feeling trapped and powerless. You may unknowingly be sabotaging yourself by taking on the role of victims. So don't do that. It may be time to reclaim your power. There you go. This is what they're talking about. Take your power back, Aquarius. Come on. It may be time to reclaim your power by examining the causes of the situation rather than accepting your position. You can think your way out of this now and make a change. This card could represent being with someone who is emotionally unavailable, so the relationship becomes a test. Oh, release yourself from self-inflicted binds is the message on the card. I love this, actually, The test. Come on, Aquarius, it's a privilege who you allow in your life, okay? If someone is emotionally unavailable, you need to let them go. No, thank you, okay? You know what you deserve, okay? This card, there's a situation that's causing great unhappiness, but you can change matters. And this is your future card too. And if this bad situation can be avoided because it's in your future. The Eight of Swords, this card talks about choices. You feel trapped, unable or unwilling to choose. You feel stuck in a painful state, but you could be your own worst enemy here. Okay, you are conscious of the choices that are available to you. You do have a choice, okay? Make sure you're not thinking negatively. Take your power back. This is a stalemate situation or trapped conditions. The constraints and limitations that this card implies are frequently self-imposed and persist due to fear and indecision. The advice from Spirit is positive action has the power to end the stagnation. Okay, take your power back. Reclaim your power so you can get your freedom. You're not powerless. You're not helpless. You're not a victim. You have the ability to act, make the decision, okay? Think, you don't have a victim mentality. So you have the willpower. You can do this. Escape is possible. This card represents a situation in which you feel helpless. Problems surround you. You feel trapped. And that no matter where you look, danger, obstacles, and problems confront you. The card also suggests that while the situation probably is as bad as you think, escape is possible. You are not stuck, okay? Thank you, Aquarius. If this reading resonated with you, please like, share, subscribe, leave me a comment. Thank you for allowing me to channel these messages today to you from Spirit. I'm really grateful. Sending you a big hug. Take good care, and I'll see you next time. Have a great day. Bye.